क्रिकेट टीवी जहां मिलेगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें, जहां जोश भी है, जहां होश भी है, जहां क्रिकेट है, आओ देखें क्रिकेट टीवी।
Hello and welcome back to Cricket TV, all things cricket and more. Today we have Nikhil Morsawala with us. He'll break down today's CSK versus DC match 18 at Chipok 7:30 p.m. This match means something very different to both the teams. CSK are 0 from 3, bottom of the table, 0 points. Their bowlers leaked 250 runs to RCB last time. DC 2 from 3 sitting at number 4, but they lost their last match to Gujarat Titans by 1 run. David Miller chose not to take that single at the second last ball, and they lost by 1 run. Different kind of pain, but same desperation. Who needs this more, sir?
Again, we just came off a discussion on statistics and history.
Yeah.
And so if you forget what happened in this tournament and look at पहले क्या हुआ था, इतिहास क्या बोलता है, तो इतिहास तो ये बोलता है कि चेन्नई दिल्ली पे हावी है. Nothing to do with Tamil Nadu elections, but let's not miss politics. वहाँ भी चेन्नई और दिल्ली के बीच में बड़ा एक जंग चल रहा है वहाँ पे. तो ये शायद it is a sign of the time that Chennai and Delhi are playing today. The statistics tell you that out of the last 8 games, Delhi has won only one, the last one. 7 were won by Chennai. So it's a 7-1 combination of the last 8 games. For the entire 31 games, 19-12. 19 CSK and 12 Delhi. So history and statistics would suggest that CSK इस दिल्ली के ऊपर हावी हो सकता है. लेकिन जिस तरह से ट्रेंड चला है इस टूर्नामेंट का, और जैसे आपने बोला शुरुआत में कि चेन्नई जो है वो बॉटम ऑफ टेबल है, 3-0 है, उन्होंने ज्यादा इस बार मेरे ख्याल से थोड़ा थोड़ा जैसे गेम बढ़ते गए, पहले गेम, दूसरी गेम, तीसरी गेम, वैसे उनका गेम अच्छा होता गया है. उन्होंने हारे हैं, लेकिन इस तरह से नहीं हारे कि लगा कि बहुत ही बुरा टीम है या वन साइडेड है, या वो जो टीम डेविड का 65 छोड़ के जिसकी वजह से उन्होंने 50 रन का उनको एक ये मिला मार्जिन ऑफ डिफीट. लेकिन 200 क्रॉस करना, 250 चेस करते हुए, वो एक अपने आप में एक कमेंडेबल चीज है. when you have when you are down and out and you actually cross that 200 mark, psychologically it tells you that yes, I can do it. If it is 200, 220, it is 260 because of Tim David, forget him. So that sort of thinking is what I think should go into their. उनका जो साइक है वो होना चाहिए कि अगर मैं 260 से 200 तक पहुंच पाया तो आज मैं इस टीम को 200 के अंडर में रखूंगा और 200 चेस करूंगा और मैं जीत जाऊंगा. ये एक सोच के रखनी जरूरी है मेरे ख्याल से. उनका जो एक they are sort of coming together as a team. I think they have made good changes. They have brought in some good, nice youngsters. पहले जो senior citizens team था, जवान, very young people are out there right now in their team, and I think if only Ruturaj Gaikwad was a bit more authoritative, I think maybe it's his personality not to be that, but I think उनका यहाँ पे लीडर ही बहुत जरूरी है, और एकदम स्ट्रॉन्ग लीडर, जैसे 56 इंच की छाती होती है, वो वाला लीडर जरूरी है. और ये शायद यहाँ पे एक थोड़ी सी माइनस पॉइंट है, इसके लिए वहां पे उसको थोड़ा एक सपोर्ट मिलना चाहिए. संजू सैमसन है उनके साथ. संजू इज नॉट कमिंग टू हिज ओन येट. आई थिंक ही इज स्टिल ट्राइंग टू सेटल डाउन in a new environment, coming from Rajasthan to Chennai. He is still, I think, finding his place in the team. But he's a good, if he plays to potential, not only as a batsman, but also as a team man, standing next to Rituraj and telling him what he thinks, guiding him on the ground. I think these are critical elements of winning a match. Devon Brevis supposed to be coming back according to what I'm reading, and if he does, then I think it's going to give a big boost to Chennai's batting prowess. They have not fired on all cylinders as far as bowling is concerned. Noor Ahmed and Noor Khalil, they are been very ordinary in the bowling. I think that's where they're sort of getting hurt, and they're not using Prashant Gill, I think, the way they should. Shivam Dubey has been on again, off again. So I think if this team fires on all cylinders, There could be a handful for DC, and we'll come to DC later. But on that on this team on CSK, if they want to revive, if they want to come back, it's now or never according to me. Four down in this game of 12, you're almost halfway, reaching halfway, and you if you don't win now, you could have a big issue in trying to be knocking at the door of the top four. So आज उनका अच्छी तरह से खेलना, आज आज बारिश का कोई प्रिडिक्शन नहीं है, पूरा 20 ओवर खेलेंगे, बैटिंग पिच है, उनके पास बैटिंग स्ट्रांग है, आयुष मात्रे हमने देखा है कि जब वो खेलते हैं तो कितना अच्छा खेल सकते हैं, और अगर वो और संजू सैमसन और ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ जो पहले तीन बल्लेबाज है, वो अगर अपना जलवा दिखाते हैं, और बाद में सरफराज खान, देवर दुबे, शिवम दुबे, जो उनका उनके जो मिडल ऑर्डर है प्रशांत वीर के साथ, ये लोग अगर खेल जाते हैं पहले, तो ये लोग के लिए 220 230 बनाना कोई बड़ी बात है नहीं। तो
Yeah.
मेरे ख्याल से आज एक उनके पास एक मौका है, क्योंकि सामने मुझे लगता है जो जो बैटिंग, एंड आई कम टू दैट, यू कैन कम इन विद योर कमेंट्स ऑन चेन्नई।
Yeah, so like IPL 2026 में अगर I think चार मैच आप हार जाओ तो प्लेऑफ में आना very difficult, and with their kind of net run rate at negative 2.517, it will be very difficult for them to bounce back. They cannot afford to lose anymore. They're playing at Chipok. It is CSK's fortress. The history is supporting them. The venue suits their style. I think they'll have to show up today. Sanju Samson, Ayush Matre, everybody will have to. Ruturaj Gaikwad as a captain. They cannot rely a lot on Dhoni. We have been talking about his retirement, and they'll have to figure things out themselves. Like you keep saying that Ruturaj Gaikwad has to move out of his traditional style and bring innovations to the game. So yes, today they'll have to step up one way or another, because in ahead of them, against them is DC. They are hurting, but they have KL Rahul who is in form. They have Samir Rizvi who can change the game. They have Pathum Nisanka, David Miller, who might now play that one run. So that's a strong batting unit. And their bowling also is better with Lungi and Giri, T. Natarajan, Kuldeep Yadav. They have a strong batting unit as well. So it's not a team they can easily win against Chennai Super Kings.
Yeah, when you saw these four, I think these four innings, David Miller, Tim David, Mukul Chaudhary, and yesterday Vaibhav. I think these individual performers sometimes can tilt the match on its head,
Yes.
and I think all four were almost all out of all four, two almost did it and two did it. So I think it is these outliers, as we call them. There's a word in English called outliers. These are guys are not part of the ordinary mold. They lie outside the mold, and they are like, when you think outside the box, like the outliers. I think these are the outliers who make a difference to this game, and that makes it so interesting, right? Because who thought that David Miller would come and do what he did? Who thought Mukul Chaudhary would come and do what he did? Who thought Tim David would come and change the whole target for Chennai? So and who thought that Weber would make chasing 201 again? So like child's play, क्या है?
Yeah.
अपने 6 ओवर में 93, I think one of the highest power play scores,
Yes.
93 or
Yeah.
97. 97. They
97.
missed 100 by 3 runs. So in the 6 overs that they batted, Vaibhav, Yashasvi, and Dhruv. I think these are the things that make this game so interesting. And I'm waiting for David Miller's follow on today, because he is in top form and he has been hitting well. And if he complements a Samir Rizvi or a Tristan Stubbs, I mean, I
Yep.
can assure you CSK is done for, because these guys these guys can do anything. And CSK does not boast of a, they have talent, but it cannot boast of a bowling contingent which is on an upswing, which has done well, or which has done wonders, or is in good form, peak form, playing very well, like a Mohammad Shami, for example, who is in top form. When he comes into bowl, he's going to do something. Yesterday, you saw Jofra Archer doing that. When he was
Yeah.
bowling, you thought something is going to happen. The way he was bowling, Ravi Krishna, the way he was bowling, something will happen. Top form. Chennai is missing that in the bowling
Yep.
side. I think they need to get that. And otherwise, this sort of a batting that DC has got is lethal. And if it is a batting pitch in CSK, in Chennai, and if they are let loose on a bowling attack which is not at form, not coming together, then you can have a very high scoring match. if DC is going to bat first.
Yeah. And they cannot afford, Noor Ahmed giving away runs. He's leaking runs. He's not taking wickets. A spinner on a chip off track should be doing opposite. So
Yeah,
they'll have
Khalil started well. Just a word on
yeah.
Khalil. His first match was good. I think the first match that he did. Then he sort of second, third match he's not coming together. So he's a very good bowler. I have a very high regard for him. He's one of my favorites. Just in the test playing or non-India playing cricketers, he along with two or three other like Mohsin Khan, they're brilliant pace bowlers who have not found their place because there are people better than them who are in the team. But he's a great guy, and Anshul Kamboj also has, and Matt Henry. I don't know what's wrong with him because he's actually a match winner for New Zealand. When he bowls in the first 2 overs in the power play, he normally picks up 1 or 2 wickets. But it's not happened this time. So I hope for CSK's sake that these choices that they have, that they've chosen, these good cricketers, come to the party, do what they're supposed to do because they are against a team that can take them to the cleaners if they don't pick up wickets fast in the first 6 overs.
Yeah. So yes, Anshul Kamboj, Henry, and Khalil Ahmed can keep DC to 160, 170, and then CSK might have a chance. Talking about the pitch, average first inning score is around 161 runs here at Chepauk. The surface gets slow and low, and spinner dominates the middle order. Who the toss winner? What will be his call today?
Uh, it's a bit.
Again, a
If
chasing
I
game.
was Chennai and I was winning the toss, I would not want to put in this team to bat first, meaning DC. I would want to play first, unless the pitch, see, if the conditions are like I saw yesterday, if the conditions are overcast, it will not be raining. But if it's cloudy, if it's overcast, it typically there's some grass on the pitch. It will normally help the seamers, and it will be difficult to play the first 2, 3, 4, 5 overs till the moisture goes until the atmosphere starts drying up a bit or changing a bit, or the ball starts getting old. So I think that if subject to those conditions, if bowling first is not given in the given circumstances, then I would bat first if it was Chennai, put up a good score. Well, I have the firepower. I would want my batsmen to go out there and with Ayush Matre, Sanju Samson, and Ruturaj Gaikwad firing on all cylinders, and Dewald Brevis having come in to bolster my middle order. Then I would bat first and set up a 220, 230 target for DC, then it becomes challenging. They have the players. We saw David Miller what he can do in the last 4 overs. But when you're chasing that, and every day is not Sunday, as we keep on saying, David Miller cannot play every match like that. So that 220, 230, if CSK puts up, which they are capable of against this DC attack, I think then I would bat first unless the conditions are set that demand that you bowl first.
Yes, let's bring our AI Sunny Pradikarji into the picture. Let's see what he has to say on the toss, on the game, who's winning, and of course our favorite Dream 11 that we have specially recorded for you. Hello, Sunny Pradikarji. Welcome to match 18, CSK versus Delhi Capitals. Our first question to you, as always, is on point. Who will be the winner today, and what are your match analysis?
Current situation CSK. 0 wins in 3 matches. Poor bowling, inconsistent batting. DC. 2 wins in 3 matches. Narrowly lost last game. Betting odds slightly favor DC. Key factors CSK struggling badly in bowling. Conceded 250 recently. DC batting looks stronger. KL Rahul in form. Chepauk conditions favor spin. Both teams have good spinners. Prediction Delhi Capitals, DC are slight favorites, 60 to 65%. Why? Better form, more balanced bowling attack, informed top order. But CSK at Chepauk plus spin conditions equals upset potential.
CSK Chipok. Okay. Second question. What are your pitch and venue analysis?
Pitch characteristics slow, turning wicket assists spinners heavily, difficult for stroke play. Stats average first innings about 160, winning range 160 to 175. Chasing slightly easier. Impact spinners equals match winners. Power play crucial before pitch slows. Anchors more valuable than hitters.
160 to 175 is a winning range in this IPL. Let's see. Who do you think are strengths of CSK?
Batting, Ruturaj Gaikwad has an anchor role to play. Sanju Samson is an explosive top order batter. Shivam Dubey is a great middle order finisher. Bowling, Noor Ahmad is a key spinner, huge at Chipok. Khalil Ahmed and Matt Henry have the pace variation, core strength, spin plus home advantage plus crowd pressure.
We're all waiting for Sanju Samson to enter the party. Who are Delhi Capital's strength?
KL Rahul is in top form, 92 recently. David Miller is a great finisher. Tristan Stubbs and Nisanka are aggressive hitters. Bowling, Kuldeep Yadav is lethal on turning tracks. Aksar Patel can control plus all-round value. Tankidi and Natarajan are good at death bowling. Core strength, balanced squad plus strong spin attack plus depth.
We are a little sad over, little tricky calling David Miller as a great finisher considering how the last match ended for them. But good. Okay. Fifth question. Who are key performers for CSK?
Highest run scorer, CSK. Ruturaj Gaikwad. Anchor role suits Chipok pitch. Highest wicket taker, CSK. Noor Ahmad spin-friendly conditions equals huge advantage.
Hmm. And for Delhi Capitals.
Highest run scorer, DC. KL Rahul consistent plus plays. Spin well highest wicket taker, DC. Kuldeep Yadav. Wrist spin equals deadly at Chipok.
Okay. What is your power play score prediction for Chennai Super Kings?
Prediction 45 to 55 runs. Reason pitch slows, later leads to attack early, but DC has strong new ball bowlers.
And for Delhi Capitals?
Prediction 50 to 60 runs. Reason stronger top order Rahul anchors plus aggressive partner. Question 9.
All right, time to build our dream 11 team, a very safe, a very balanced, who your captain will be, who are your batters, bowlers. Pick your dream.
Wicket keepers KL Rahul, captain Sanju Samson. Batters Ruturaj Gaikwad, vice captain David Miller, Patham Nisanka. All-rounders Aksar Patel Shivam, Dubey bowlers Kuldeep Yadav, Noor Ahmad, Jamie Overton, Khalil Ahmed.
All right. Thank you for your great reviews. Thank you for your analysis. We will see how true it turns out tomorrow. You have always been very correct in your analysis. Yesterday, RR won. Let's see what happens this game. See you tomorrow. All right, that was Sunny Pradikkarji. Sir, what do you have to say? Who are you leaning towards today,
I
CSK or
think all
DC?
eyes on Sanju Samson. If he has to justify his transfer to CSK, now is the time. Because otherwise, फिर आपने जडेजा को वहां बेच के और संजू को लेके क्या किया?
Yeah.
You can see Ravindra Jadeja performing, right? You saw the 2-3 matches that he played for RR, and he's been taken it 1 wicket, 2 wickets, the 2 overs, 10 runs, 1 wicket. He's done his job. And when he came into bat, he steadied the innings when wickets were falling and stood there. So I think that Sanju has been taken as an opener, as a batsman because of his uh, form that he showed in the World Cup. He has to now justify that ranking and that seniority that he gets and play a role in the captaincy, influence the captaincy a bit, stand with him, talk with him, discuss with him, guide him. These are the two roles that he has to play. And I'm not saying him doing that. And he's there behind the wickets. I don't see him running up to Ruturaj, or I don't see them conversing on the field after every over and after every wicket or after every four or whenever there's a chance to talk. I don't see that happening. I think वो होना जरूरी है. ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ सैमसन का एक कॉम्बिनेशन है, बढ़िया है. दो तीनों टॉप 3 में बैटिंग भी करते हैं, तो उनका एक बैटिंग का भी तालमेल है, केमिस्ट्री है कि साथ में बैटिंग करते हैं. तो मेरे ख्याल से ये जो है एक फैक्टर, एक्स फैक्टर सीएसके का, संजू सैमसन, अगर वो कल यानी आज अगर खेल सकते हैं बढ़िया से और पहले 6 ओवर में 70-80 रन तक दे जा सकते हैं सीएसके को, मेरे ख्याल से वो एक क्रिटिकल परफॉर्मेंस है. और डीसी के लिए मेरे ख्याल से ओवरऑल अच्छा ही है, बट देयर बॉलिंग विल हैव टू कम गुड if CSK are firing on cylinders. Akshar Patel will have to use his bowling arsenal well to ensure that CSK doesn't romp home with a 220, 230 if they're batting first. That's my sort of summarization of what could happen.
So that's the wrap for today's preview on CSK versus DC. Stay tuned. We have another preview lineup for you, and we'll see you then. Thank you.
Thank you.
आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी जहां मिलेगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें जहां जोश भी है जहां होश भी है जहां क्रिकेट है आओ देखे क्रिकेट